Hey, how's it going everybody? So in today's video, I'm going to go ahead and basically show you another tutorial. Now this actually builds off of my last video. So I'm going to be using the same exact program that I used to go ahead and basically access files on my actual file server. But this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and basically save every picture that I have in my phone, or not even that, just a specific folder, and you're able to basically sync it up to your actual file server or NAS. So like I said in the last video, for this to work, you need an actual file server. So I do have a couple of videos for those. If you want to check them out, I'll go ahead and leave some links in the description so you can go ahead and check that out. So nonetheless, let me go ahead and show you exactly what I'm going to be doing first and then what to do on the actual phone itself. I'm in my desktop. Now, the first thing I need to do is I need to get to my file server. So let me go ahead and open up a run command, and let's do / 192.168.1.131. Hit enter. Now, this IP address might be different for if you do have a file server. So the only thing you're going to do is just basically replace that with your IP address. Here, we're going to hit on share. And like I showed before, I already have, of course, some videos there. So I could go ahead and access some JPEGs as well as basically some videos that I've left there. But this time, I'm going to basically create another folder. So let's go ahead and create it. So let's do a new folder. Let's name it, cell phone picture, pictures. All right, so cell phone pictures. So we already created it. If we go in there, we technically don't have nothing whatsoever, right? Okay. All right, so now that we have that done, let's go ahead and move over to the phone. Okay, so now that we're on our phone, we're gonna go ahead and basically run the X-Plore app. So here it is in my actual phone. So let's go ahead and open it. Now, before I continue, just FYI, you need to go ahead and already have basically your server already mapped to this phone. So you might want to go ahead and basically view my previous video on how you could go ahead and do that. So I'm going to go ahead and show you just real quick. So I already have the server already mapped here. So if we go in there and we go to share, we can actually see we already have technically two folders. The RM videos, which basically we saw on the actual computer itself, and the cell phone pictures that I created. So cool. So we're good there. So now let's go ahead and go into, get out of here. Scroll down, and we're gonna go ahead and click on the sync. On the file sync option here. And now you're gonna go ahead and select add task again. So here we're gonna go ahead and name the task itself. So we'll just do backups. So we'll just leave it like that. Hit done. So now you actually see some more information there. So we do have a from, a to, a mode, and a schedule. So let me go ahead and show you what we're going to do next is we're going to go into the from. So let's go ahead and click on that. Here, we're going to go ahead and go into where my actual pictures are located. So I know that I have them inside of my internal storage, and it's in the DCIM folder. So if I just go ahead and go in there, you can actually see that I have a camera folder, I have Facebook, GoPro, I have a bunch of stuff in there, a bunch of folders. So let's just say if I want to back up everything that's in this folder, I could go ahead and do so. Now, this doesn't mean that I have to select that folder. If you want to go ahead and back up certain things, then you can go ahead and select a different folder. But for this demonstration, it's just for the pictures. Okay, so here we're going to go ahead and select the DCIM. So select that. Actually, oops. Select that and hit OK. You can already see that the from section is already filled out. Now we're going to go ahead and go into the to. So we're going to go ahead and copy everything to. And this time we're going to go into LAN, go into our server, go into share, and we're going to select the cell phone pictures. Hit OK. There we go. Now, the mode, what type of mode do we want to select? Now, there's some different modes. So let me go ahead and show you the options. So we do have the source to destination. So basically everything will just basically copy. we do have the source to destination full sync. So if you do run multiple syncs, it'll basically just, copy everything that's new from your phone to the actual server itself. Bidirectional, and you can also do moves. So if you just want to go ahead and do just a direct move that you just, you don't care about the picture, you just want to back them up and, free up some space, you can try and do that. But for this demonstration, I'm just going to do source to destination full sync. Now, the schedule. So you can set up a schedule on this application, but the only thing is that you actually have to go right ahead and basically, this is just a free version, by the way. So you can go right ahead and basically set up a period or a day, like a daily schedule that every single day everything gets backed up. Now, let's just go right ahead and see what happens if we try and enable it. So technically, if you want to get the premium edition, you have to basically go right ahead and purchase technically 3 beers or more. I guess that's the currency that this creator has. So you could go ahead and hit donate if you so choose so. Send 3 beers is $5.10. So if you really do like this application, technically you could go ahead and basically donate to it, and you'll have basically full access to this. But for right now, we're just gonna go ahead and basically just use schedule just disabled. We're gonna go ahead and save it, and let's go ahead and test it. Now, one of the beautiful things is you can actually go into the logs. So it can actually show you if anything's happening. Now, as we can already see, there's really nothing happening whatsoever. So there's no logs. Now, to go ahead and basically trigger this to actually sync manually, all you'll have to do is, you see right on top of the X, there's a little kind of like a refresh, arrows kind of going around. Just click on that. All you got to do is just click on it. And at that point, it's going to go ahead and start syncing everything up. Now, depending on how fast your network is, as well as, depending on what type of NAS or file server you have, it just depends on, the actual speed. So for mine, I know it's going to take a little bit, so I'll be right back in a little bit. Alrighty, so there we go. So it finally finished syncing up. So if we actually go in there, we can actually see how much data it basically copied. So we get a little bit more info on everything that basically was copied. Now, let's go right ahead and verify and make sure that everything is working. So let's go back to the desktop and let's see if basically we see any files there. Now we're back into the desktop. So we do see that we have the cell phone pictures. So let's go ahead and double click on that. And there we go. So we have everything that was on the camera, basically everything that it was in that DCIM folder, basically got transferred over here, or got copied, I should say. Now, if we go to camera and let's just go ahead and open up some pictures. Let's see if it's working. Okay, so there we go. So as you can see, basically there are basically pictures opening now. So this is basically a video that I did, basically next level racing simulator cockpit type of thing. But yeah, there it is. So basically it looks like everything is working just fine. Alrighty, everybody. Well, that is the end of this tutorial. Like always, I really do hope you enjoyed the video as well as the content, and we will catch you on the next one.